Yo, what's up guys, it's Talon, and today we are sponsored by Honor of Kings, and so I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the cool things happening in Honor of Kings right now, and giving you my honest opinion of it compared to Wild Rift. No, I'm not quitting Wild Rift. This is a one-time video and a one-time stream we did. Possibly might play this game a little more, depending on, cool things that might happen in the future with the game, because I did enjoy the game, and I think there are a lot of cool things that I kind of want to talk about. So we'll be talking about their new rank system and how that works, the good and the bad parts about that, and then we're also going to show you guys a few cool things before we get into the actual game and compare it to Wild Rift. So one cool thing is a lot of their skins and collabs that they do. I do genuinely think that Honor of Kings has really cool skins and collabs they do. For example, right now they're collabing with Bleach, which is an anime, if you guys don't know. I like watching a lot of anime, so I think it's cool to see these types of things. I've never seen like any anime collab in Wild Rift or any of these types of things, so it's really cool to see in this type of game. I think they've done collabs with other anime in the past. My viewers told me about, forgot which one it was. But yeah, there's a lot of cool skins. They actually have an event going on right now where you get free skins. And you can play with any skin in the game right now for like a limited time, which is really cool. So I was using some cool skins that I definitely thought were very sick. And then there's also a lot of free things you get. I just collected some free things. I got a bunch of free champions and skins, and this was my first day really playing the game. Got up to Silver 1 from Bronze starting off, and I will be going again over a ranked game with you guys. But yeah, you get a bunch of free skins. One of my viewers told me that they had almost every champion apart from 2 champions unlocked, and she'd only played about 80 ranked games. So it's really quick to unlock a bunch of the champions compared to Wild Rift, which does take a lot longer. So cool skins, cool collabs, and then a lot of free champions. Really easy to unlock a lot of champs. And I'm going to show you guys my favorite champion that I played. Really cool champion. So we're going to get into that game, and as we get into that game, we're going to compare the rank systems and the gameplay compared to Wild Rift. So let's get right into that. Okay, so getting right into the game. So you can see here, this is my favorite champion, Iron Bloom. It's kind of a mix of Jace, Sion, and Riven. Pretty insane dashes and form switching, everything like that. And again, I get to use this free skin, this baseball skin. I think is hilarious. You'll see kind of the animations and everything. But yeah, so the main thing that we're talking about here is the new rank system. And basically the way this ranking system works is if you play better and you have a good performance and you win, you're going to get multiple stars, which are equivalent to marks in Wild Rift. And if you lose, but you play really well in a game, you'll potentially lose 0 stars or sometimes even gain stars for even a loss. So they're kind of trying out this performance-based system so you don't get mad at your teammates, that type of thing. I think that this system feels really good to play in because if you play well, you don't feel like you get punished. However, the issue with it is that you could potentially climb with a lower win rate if you, because everyone's going to get some MVPs or SVPs, that type of thing. So you need to make sure that you have something to kind of counterbalance it. Like, if you perform bad, you lose more or that type of thing. So I think that's the one thing they could improve on it. But it's like a good start if they are looking to make improvements in that type of fashion. I've also talked to some players who are higher level in Honor of Kings, and they've told me that the Honor of Kings matchmaking feels better in terms of the fact that you're closer in rank to your opponents. Rather than, I'm playing Sovereign, I'm matching with Masters, for example, in Wild Rift. So they kind of like that aspect of it. Again, I'm obviously, I'm new to the game, so I haven't played at the higher level in ranks yet. But that's what people have been telling me works well. And I think that makes a lot of sense. So that's also another kind of good aspect of the ranking system compared to Wild Rift. When it comes to the gameplay, you can see 3 minions spawn. I'm playing what's basically Baron lane, equivalent. And this champion, again, my champion is really cool. I switch forms when I get my ultimate at level 4. You actually get your ultimate at level 4. The gameplay, again, 3 minions spawn in lane instead of 4, and it's a bit simplified. So when you compare the gameplay of this game, Honor of Kings compared to Wild Rift, again, it's just a lot more straightforward. So you can see here the same concepts apply, though. I'm playing around a level advantage here, so I'm trying to get the minions killed so I can hit level 4 before him, so I can get my ultimate and then find the trade with him. Then my ultimate allows me to switch forms, and then I go into my form where I have my Sion first ability, basically, is what it's like very similar to. And then when you click your ultimate, you actually get bonus damage, which I think is really cool as well. So, like, you do damage in a circle around you when you click your ult. But yeah, it's more simple gameplay. There's only 3 buttons instead of 4. You just have 2 abilities and an ultimate, which is kind of, nice. Again, if you're just trying to get into a game, it's a lot easier to learn than Wild Rift, which I think is, a nice thing. You see here, we get a little outplay on him here, and we end up getting the dash and the kill. So my first ability is basically Riven Dash. I get 2 dashes. I get 1 dash initially, and then if I land my dash, I get a second one that deals damage as well. My second ability in this form does damage in an area. Like, I just throw a thing out, does damage. And if I go to my other form, again, I have a Scion first ability as my first ability, and my second ability basically dashes at people and stuns them, essentially. So that's kind of how it works. And again, the form switch with your ultimate also does damage in an area. So that's pretty much like how the champion works. I've had a lot of fun with this champ. Like this champ, Iron Bloom, is by far my favorite champion. I mean, I just like love this type of form switching champ where you kind of have those extra abilities and you get to like dash all around. Like it's super fun outplaying people and looking for like the nice combos. I kind of found that the real nice combo kind of worked like second ability, then I dash in, then I click alt, I go to form switch, and then I'll try to stun them with my second ability, and then I'll use my first ability to kind of finish them off. Because if you charge it up, it does a bunch of damage. And you can see with the skin too, it's like a home run thing. Like if you see, if you charge up this first ability, look, it says like home run. And I think that's really funny as well. Like I think that skin is pretty sick. So like I do think these skins are absolutely insane in this game. I definitely think that's one of the biggest things. And yeah, here I'm just kind of pushing on side lane. We're in silver, so obviously the players aren't very good. I'm not very good. Kind of learning the game with my chat. But again, it's a lot easier to learn, you know, a lot easier to get into. I've only played for 5 hours, and I kind of feel like I would understand the game to an extent. They don't play around objective super well in this elo, obviously. So I'm kind of just like split pushing, and a lot of times people just ignore me. And so I'm able to get a lot of farm, a lot of gold. And so I've been able to kind of get really fed from that in a lot of games, that type of thing. So we kind of, again, we're just looking for the wave clear here, and then after that, seeing if I can rotate or fight or anything. I'm kind of trying to apply like Wild Rift concepts to this. Oh, also the Scion first ability, if you land it one time, you get a second one, which is really, really weird and really cool. So like if you land, like I think you'll see it in a second, I land my first ability on him, so then I get another one. And yeah, we're able to end up almost killing him. Then we switched our form and we end up killing him. So pretty fed at this point. My team's doing really well, so I decided to rotate into a fight and just start chasing and dash onto them. Get a second ability or a second kill with my ultimate. Then I go on to this champion. I'm assuming this was a support because they're pretty squishy. And we get the triple kill. I was super happy with that. That was like my favorite play. And then I have some type of hook from my teammate there. I still don't know what all the champions do, but yeah, like this damage is insane that my champion does. Like, look at that. Like, my champion is insane. Absolutely crazy. Like, genuinely, I really think, like, again, I'm comparing Wild Rift and Honor of Kings. I'm going to continue playing Wild Rift. You guys are going to see Wild Rift streams. Don't think that, you know, this video means I'm quitting Wild Rift or something. But, like, the champions are really, really cool in this game. Like, they have a lot of cool abilities. If you're looking for a simple, more casual game that's easier to get into, I do think this is a good game to do. Again, I want to mention I am sponsored. I think I mentioned that before. But I just want to, you know, make sure it's clear that I am sponsored, obviously. But I am sharing my genuine opinion as well. And I think it is really cool. So, yeah, I mean, overall, like, this game is pretty fun. The champion is fun. I was playing ADC before. I was playing a champion who had, like, some type of ultimate arrow stun. I forget the champion's name. I'm very bad at remembering names. But I definitely found that, like, the kind of the side lane, like the 1v1 was what I really enjoyed. I like the split pushing a lot as well. Like, again, they get very distracted very often this game, I found, like in the low elos. And so I've just kind of been split pushing pretty much my way to victory. Even a lot of games, like, we'd be losing, and then I'm pretty much just on side lane 24/7, and nobody can stop me. And then if they do come, they get blown up. Like, look at that damage. Like, my champion is insane. And I just Riven dash onto them. And yeah, it's pretty insane. Then they try chasing me. They can't really do anything at this point. I'm like way too fed. So this was a pretty fun game. I think I end up limit testing and maybe dying here. I'm not sure. But yeah, I get my dash off. And again, I dash into a wall because I suck. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I think the ranking system too, like I said, has some benefits to it. So it's definitely like, you know, a lot of people don't like a lot of things with the Wild Rift ranking system. So if you are looking for something different, this might be a good thing to check out. This guy barely gets away, but I'm able to first ability plus flash. I forgot I did that. That made me really happy too. The first ability plus flash combo. You can combo like all these abilities with flash, which I also really like. It feels like really smooth. And also I noticed the game is not lagging nearly as much. Like when I'm playing Wild Rift, I'm like my ping's going from 50 to like 120 all the time. And then like in the lobby, I'm at 370 ping. This game, I'm permanently at 20 ping. I don't know what it is. Like, I know nothing about ping or internet, but for some reason, I'm, like, never lagging when I play this game, but I lag when I play Wild Rift. So, for whatever reason, you know, that's good, too, obviously. But we get another kill. I'm legendary because I'm the GOAT. I'm already the best Honor of Kings player at all time. I'm going pro, guys. It's official. I get a double kill because, again, I'm the best player ever. And then here, I think I dash into a wall, which made me feel no longer like the best player ever, which was sad. But this is definitely a quicker game. Again, a lot of the like lower elo games went a lot quicker. And so I am going to show you guys one like longer game as well that we're just going to skip into after we do end this one. Just to kind of show you guys more about the champions. So here, oh, this is what I wanted to show you as well. So this is kind of the rank system. So we look here, I get SS at MVP, so I get like a good score in this game. And because of that, I gain more than 1 star. So it says here I got SS because I went 9-0 and I'm the GOAT. I'm the best player ever. And so as you see, it gives me 2 stars. And it basically fills up that bar so I get more rating. And I think that's pretty cool as well. Then we're going to skip into another game here. Just show you guys a little bit more gameplay, talk a little more about like the strategy, because I was kind of talking a lot about comparing it to Wild Rift. Now I kind of want to just talk about like my champion and the things that, you know, were going on in this game. So I found pretty much my champion sucks before level 4 because I'm very focused on my ultimate because I can't switch forms before then. So pretty much what I'm doing most games, and also I think I played really bad this game, by the way, so I decided to show you guys how much I suck. But most games, I'm kind of just poking them out, not really trying to do too much. Here, I think I try to deny him the minion, basically, and I'm kind of just sitting here poking out with my second ability, but that's pretty much all I was sitting doing. Like, I poke second ability. If the enemy push into me, I just let them push. If they end up being, you know, scared like this guy, then I'll try to be a bit more aggressive. And so I tried trading with him a little bit to see how it went, because I don't really know the matchups either. But he looked killable to me, so I was like, hey, I want to try to go kill him. And so I don't even remember if I end up killing him. Yeah, I end up flashing and killing him. So we do get the first blood. But yeah, I felt like a lot of the same concepts, like I said, they kind of apply, like getting, you know, your level buff. And also there's these little thingies that spawn. Like there's this thing, it's kind of like the scorpion, but it lets you teleport if you kill it. So like if I grab it, I can basically teleport somewhere else on the map afterwards, which is kind of insane. But obviously I recall. Oh, and the other thing is you don't have to, if you recall, or you don't have to recall to buy items. So you can just be, you know, playing normally and you get a kill and all of a sudden, boom, you can buy an item, which is like basically permanent Ornn passive that everyone has, which is pretty interesting. I've played games like Mobile Legends in the past that do this, so I don't really mind either way. Like I'm kind of fine with either type of system. Doesn't really matter too much to me. But some people do prefer this because it's a little, again, it's simplified, right? Like you don't have to think about proper recall timers or these types of things. Some people care about those things. They like it. Like in Wild Rift, other people, they want the simpler version of the game, and that's again what this is. This game also has esports, like in North America and stuff like that. Like it has, you know, a more robust esports system compared to Wild Rift, which again is another benefit to it. So there is again the good and the bad parts of each game. The competitive aspect of this game is what kind of, you know, some people enjoy too. So just kind of depends again on what you want. But here you see we're trading because I'm up a level, so I know like, hey, I'm gonna trade pretty hard. I get my poke, but I did take some turret damage, so I remember that kind of didn't work out well. I think I got really greedy here, yeah, and then I got hit by another turret shot, so I had to run away. And then I just go and farm some jungle camps. My teammate's here, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna go kill this guy, and I killed him because I'm the GOAT. I'm pretty sure this game ended up going bad, but I don't actually remember it for sure. So I end up just farming more camps. Look how much damage my Scion first ability does, by the way. It's like 1400 damage. I'm just trying to steal my teammate's jungle camps because, you know, I don't want him to like me. Like, I want to, you know, have some beef with my teammates. Why not? Just be toxic, you know, because that's just what's fun. And then, yeah, he ends up farming my camp, you know, my minions, which is fair, you know, an eye for eye type of thing. So then we just go get this little homie, this little bunny homie. Again, like, dude, the bunny homie is just, he's way more chill than, like, the scorpion. Like, the scorpion's all, like, scary, you know, but the bunny is just, he's just chill. He's just sitting there, so that's cool. Obviously, shout out to the bunny. But yeah, at this point, I am kind of low, so I feel like I should recall. Oh, yeah, but I don't. And this is where I was trying to test how much level advantages matter. So, like, look how low health I am, but I'm about to hit level 7. He's level 6. So I really was testing here. I'm like, does it matter that I'm this low if I'm up a level? Just because I wanted to see, because, you know, I'm testing. And I nearly killed him. I was actually really close, but I don't quite kill him. So you can see level advantages are a pretty big deal, because he was, like, twice my health, 3 times my health. And I almost kill him. My teammate gets stunned on a turret because he's a noob and he sucks. But that's all right. It's all right. I forgive you, Mr. Silver player. It's all right. I understand. Not all of us can be Talon. HOK. I did accidentally make my name Talon WR in game because I didn't think about the fact that Talon WR meant Talon Wild Rift, and I was playing HOK. So it should have been Talon HOK. I'm not the smartest, not the smartest person, but it's all right. So either way here now, I end up rotating, and sometimes I just like going and fighting, especially in the low ranks. It's fun. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to abandon my lane. I'm just going to go fight. So I just decide, hey, screw it. I'm going to go chase some people, and either they're going to die or I'm going to die. And it doesn't really matter who dies, as long as someone dies. That's kind of my motto. And again, that's why I kind of like this game. Like, I can be a bit more just kind of all over the place, and like I don't get punished. I'm just like, I'm going and fighting, and someone's going to die. And yeah, I think I don't kill him, and I got really mad. Yeah, I tried to kill him. I ended up dying under the turret. Very sad, very tragic. I know you guys are probably going to think about that for a long time and no longer respect me as a YouTuber. I understand. That's okay. Totally valid. But you can see I kind of get a bit cocky when I play this character, because you can dash, you can do so many different things, you have so many limits that I'm just like, I'm running all over the place. I go and try to fight this guy now because he's overextended, but he dashes away from me too. And I found it's pretty hard to chase people down if I end up getting stuck in my first ability. A lot of times they end up living, and then again, like, their teammate comes here, so obviously you got to spam jungle diff, report your jungle, and get super mad, even though I think it was their mid laner that rotated. I don't really know all the champions yet, so I think that was a mid laner. That champion does like a big laser, and it really hurts, and I don't like it. It makes me really sad. But at this point, again, we're kind of respawning, and then now there's an invisible Evelynn that shows up. Not actually an Evelynn, but an invisible champion. That one was really scary too. You can kind of see a lot of the different champions. They're very unique, because they're kind of, a lot of them feel like combinations of different like league characters, like I was kind of saying with this character. But a lot of them are also just very, very unique. Like, there was one champion they were telling me about that I didn't see in any of my games, but apparently it's like customizable, and it can be like a mage, but it can also be like an assassin or a tank. It could be like a bunch of different things. And yeah, that little thing over my head means there's an invisible character on me. I didn't know that, but turns out that's what it means. But yeah, there's like some insane characters. I think the character design of these champs is really fun. So that was one of the cool things about this game as well. But yeah, we die again because I'm an inter. So at this point, usually my strategy is just to split push when everyone else fights. But sometimes people chase me, and then I die. And that's what happened here, because I'm level 9 and they're level 11. And so then 3 people showed up, and it really made me sad. But I was just trying to stall at this point for my team. And yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. I was just like, I go to side lane. Honestly, here, I think I should have just recalled and gone top. Like, why would I stay here? I might as well just like leave. I'm pretty low health. But yeah, definitely don't listen to my advice in this game, because I suck. So I don't really know what I'm doing. But I just end up going forward and fighting people more often. I got a bunch of damage actually with my Scion first ability here again. Like, look at that damage. Like, that's insane. This champ is so nutty. And so my team gets a couple kills off that. And it actually works out well. Now we just push a bunch of turrets, as you see here. I take their jungle, and like, now I'm feeling good, right? Like, and then I decide I'm gonna dash under a turret, take a random turret shot, go into more people, and then die. So the problem again is my overconfidence. I have a big ego. I'm like, I'm rank 1 Wild Rift. I can surely carry in this game, but apparently not as easy as I thought, and I'm just starting to run it down. This was right after my 9-0 game too, so I was like, I was feeling good about myself. Turns out I suck. Which I should have known. Nonetheless, though, I'm pretty much, again, I'm just recalling, I die, I go side lane, I go again. I'm getting a turret here. You see, I almost get another turret. Maybe I die again. Again, pretty sure I die to that laser lady who one-shots me. It really makes me sad. No, I run out. I did flash, I dash out, I recall. Now I go to the other side, and then I look for more fights. So I'm pretty much just all over the place. I'm top side. I'm bot side helping my team split push. I'm going mid helping with a team fight. I'm just doing everything, and I might have died 5 times, but at least I was with my team. And then we end up just chasing this guy all the way across the map, because why would I let him run away? Like, that's... And then I accidentally opened the shop. I didn't mean to do that. I have no idea what the items do still, but we end up chasing this guy and fighting him. I was down a level, so I was scared. But like, I'm not scared, right? I lied. I would obviously just go and fight anyone to the death. Because really, when you're learning a new game, I think the best thing to do is to just fight everyone and see if you kill them or not. And in this case, I did kill them. My team ended the game, and we won. So you can see sometimes the games end a bit quicker in this game as well, compared to other, like Wild Rift, for example. And so yeah, again, this game, I don't get extra marks because I played like shit. You can see here, I only got, I think, an A, which an A actually doesn't give you like extra marks. I just got 1 mark there. That was 1 game from gold, and then unfortunately I did lose my last game, and I'm hard stuck silver 1, so it's very sad. So if you could like the video, you know, to make me feel better, that'd be awesome. But let me know your guys' thoughts on Honor of Kings if you do play the game at all, if you played it, or if you want to try it out. Just download it on the App Store. I don't have any referral link or anything. Just, you know, just try it out yourself. Let me know what you think about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.